morning, students. Myself Panivan Guho, Solar Trainer of Salt Lake Institute of Engineering and Management. And today I also learned about you a different topics on solar. And you know the in the solar field we are used different types of diode to protect the solar cell as well as solar module. So basically our today's topics protection of solar cell as well as solar module with the help of diode mechanism. So here the basic term or basic component name which I used, the basic component is diode. According to our electronics, where everybody know what is diode. Diode is a basically semiconductor device. It is basically a two-layer junction. One is made by P and another is made by N type material. And P and N, these different two types material, with the help of doping, built a diode. Diode basically a unilateral device which can perform flow of current direction with a unique direction, not to be provided in reverse direction, as well as it will protect backflow of the current. Protection SPV with the help of diode mechanism. In previous classes, I also discussed if any types of shadow, it will be permanent or it will be temporary. This any kinds of shadow will be affected on solar cell as well as solar module. That's why it will be effect on output power voltage. So if you think this cell will be shaded, this is the cell 1, this is the cell 2 and this is the cell 3, and this cell will be phase shaded. That's why the output power across cell 3, it will be reduced like as normal condition. It will not to be provide the better performance at the normal sunny day or shadow free zone. So at that time when any types of shadow will be fall on any cell, due to shadow it will be a heat generated like as H equals to I square RT. Here heat proportional to I, H proportional to R. Here R means internal resistance of the cell. And H proportional to T. T means time. If the shadow timing will be increases, so heat will be increases. If the shadow timing will be increases, at that time internal resistance will be increases. You already know if any conducting path internal resistance will be increased, at that path current flow will be similarly decrease. And that's why at that time, if there are no prevention path, so the cell will be gradually heated up. That's why the cell will be damaged permanently. As well as if cell is damaged permanently, that's why the module output effect will be occurred. At that time, to prevent these types of phenomena, the cell manufacturer basically fabricated a diode mechanism, which is alignment a forward bias connection. So that's why in previous case, if any cell is shaded, all shaded, at that time at the previous current will be passes through the short path, which will be the diode, and this across, and it will be that time initially dead path, but because here the internal resistance will be more and more. So this diode mechanism is called bypass diode. So when a cell will be heated up due to the shadow, these phenomena are called hot spot effect. And we are everybody know the shadow is the main affected part of solar PV system. So if you justify, if you tarry in solar economy market, so if you find a 220 watt peak module, there have some economic variation. If any three companies A, B and C, these three companies, your requirement to purchase, you try to purchase 220 watt peak PV module. A company costing, suppose you assume 7,500 total including GST, and this same rating the B company will be provided 7,000, and same watt peak module the C company will be provided. There are some economic difference. This economic difference basically occurred due to their performance efficiency. All are rated in 220 watt peak, but their internal protection mechanism, internal cell or string or module protection mechanism are not similar. So I think you are understand what is the bypass diode and what is the bypass diode mechanism. I think this is very much helpful for you. Thank you guys.